Sadhvi, please join us, who lead us to some meditation and will tell us more about this ashram and this great place that we're in.
This is a very, very special place and a very special experience. We know on the external level, it was the ashram of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, a very, very enlightened, divine, revered saint of India. He is the founder of the Transcendental Meditation movement. He was the guru, the teacher of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, of Deepak Chopra, of so many other leaders, of so many different streams of spirituality and meditation today. The Beatles came, and they were here for a beautiful period of time in which, in addition to their meditation, in addition to sitting at the feet of the Guru and learning from him, they and so many of their friends whom they invited to come and to also be with them had the opportunity to be vehicles of inspiration. Today and yesterday, as I was having the wonderful opportunity to lead some of those circles, the spiritual circles, the circles focused on our inner world, focused on our authentic self, one of the core things that kept coming back over and over again was how, when we are connected, when we are connected to that divine flow, magic, really. And that is what happened when the Beatles came. It wasn't just a situation of the Beatles came, they meditated, they enjoyed it, they invited their friends, they had, spiritual inspiration that went back and made it written by the Beatles ever. And so it was also the most creative, the most prolific time of their time together, which is important to mention because as we talk about meditation and we talk about spirituality and we talk about authenticity, one of the questions that came up over and over and over again was this balance between being and doing. This balance between meditating and producing, this balance between being the authentic self and being the planner, being the doer, being the producer. And being here, we have a really beautiful first-hand example of actually how it works. It's not either or. It's not first this, then that. It's not, 6 a.m. to noon this, then noon to 6 that. It's how, actually, when you are, it doesn't matter what the religion is. It doesn't matter what the tradition is. It doesn't matter the language. The Beatles didn't become Hindus and go out and start preaching Hinduism. It wasn't about a conversion of religion. The teachings and the touch and the connection is something that regardless of what our religion is, regardless of what our culture is, has that power to transform us. And so when they were brought to a place, given teachings that emphasized being, that emphasized meditation, that emphasized truth and authenticity and surrender, paradoxically, they also became the most productive. They became the most prolific. They became the most creative. And so it all actually goes together. The doing, which is creative, the doing that touches people, is a doing that comes out of being. The production that really changes people and really transforms people is a production that comes out of stillness. And so this is a beautiful example of what otherwise would seem like an irony or a paradox. But here, when you look very specifically at the Beatles, it gives us a very easy and simple way to understand it. As they meditated, as they got in touch with themselves, as they became stiller and stiller, they actually produced more and more, both in terms of quantity as well as in terms of quality. And that is something that is open to all of us. And so I want to take just a few minutes. I know we have a full, beautiful afternoon of so much music here to celebrate the Beatles. Don't worry about what position you're sitting in or standing in, but allow your eyes to close. And as your eyes close, allow all of your attention and your focus, which is usually grounded in the outside world, allow it to shift from that outside world to the inner world. So pull the senses, pull the perception, pull the focus from the sights and the sounds, and bring the awareness to the breath as low in the abdomen as you can. Usually we breathe from our chest and releases on the exhalation. And as you breathe, and as the awareness is pulled within, recognize that you are sitting. You are sitting in the Himalayas, in a mountain range in which for thousands and thousands of years, sages, saints, yogis, holy beings have come and have meditated and attained enlightenment. Allow yourself to fully absorb the divinity, the sacredness, the energies of this land. And as you exhale, on each exhalation, let go. Let go of something which is not your authentic self. Let go of a role that you play. Let go of a mask that you wear. Let go of a stress, tension, a responsibility. Let go of a grudge from the past. Let go of a plan for the future. Just breathe it all out on the exhalations. Letting go on each exhalation. Let go of the roles. Let go of the masks. Thoughts may come, sounds in the atmosphere and the surrounding area may come. Sensations may come on the body. But don't worry about these things. Don't pay attention to them. Just allow the sounds or the sensations across a blue sky on a windy day. And bring the awareness back to the breath. Back to the process of letting go and sinking deeper. Deeper and deeper into the spaciousness of the self with each exhalation. As you let go of more and more. And on the inhalations, allow yourself to breathe in. Breathe in the powerful, sacred energy of this land. Breathe in the connection to creativity, the connection to the flow of the universe. And allow it to fill you. And raise your arms, keeping the eyes closed. Just raise your arms above your head, palms facing up. And allow yourself to be a vessel into which that flow of the universe can flow. That source of creativity, the source of information and inspiration that flowed into the Beatles so many years ago. Allow it to flow into you. And open yourself to the vehicle that you are, the unique vehicle. We are not the Beatles, but the same energy is flowing into us for our own unique special, creative expression, whether it's music, whether it's dance, whether it's inventions, whether it's business, whether it's education, whether it's art, whether it's love, whether it's cooking or gardening, whether it's an as yet undiscovered expression of creativity. Open yourself to it here. May that force, that energy, that power that brings light to the darkness, that power of enlightenment, the power that brings wisdom to ignorance, the power that brings truth to falsehood. Open yourself to that power and allow it to flow into your arms, into your heart, into your head, into every cell of your being. And allow it to fill you. And tell that power in your own heart, in your own mind, tell that power yes. Yes to the flow of the universe. Yes to the creative energy of inspiration. Yes to my connection with all of creation. Yes to being a vehicle for creation to flow. A vehicle that inspires, that touches, that awakens all of those who are touched by it. As the music of the Beatles brought song and dance and continues to bring song and dance and tears and opening and connection and hope to all those who hear it. May the music of our hearts, the song of our hearts, in whatever way that chooses to be expressed through us in our unique way here on earth, may it also bring connection and inspiration and hope and tears of truth to all of those who are touched by it. Gently bring your palms together at chest level and rub them gently against each other. Feel the energy that has come into your palms from the sacred universe. And place your cupped palms gently over your closed eyes. Slowly open your eyes into the palms of your hands. And lower your hands.